Welcome to a 500-point game between Space Marines and Space Marines. First Space Marine army is using the Ultramarines chapter tactics and is led by a Librarian that is level 2 in Terminator armor. He has brought along 5 Thunderhammer Terminators and 2 squads of Tactical Marines, one with a missile launcher and one with a flamer. Second Space Marine army is using the Raven Guard chapter tactics and is led by a chaplain with a jump pack and melta bombs. He has brought along 2 assault squads of 5 Space Marines, 2 tactical squads of 5 Space Marines with flamers, both in rhinos. The mission is contact lost, so both teams will start with a single objective card on their first turn and will then gain new objective cards each turn based on how many of the objectives on the board they hold. The Ultramarines have put their missile launcher up on a height, hoping to overwatch Objective 3 and Objective 6 in the centre while the main force moves up, while the Raven Guard have deployed for a heavy frontal assault. The Ultramarines' first turn, they have drew secure Objective 3. On the Ultramarines' first turn, the Terminators and the Tactical Squad have both ran up, trying to get as close to the centre as possible, and the missile launcher fired at but missed the Raven Guard Rhino. The Raven Guard's first turn, they drew Ascendancy. The Raven Guard have backed up both of their Rhinos to secure Objective 1 and Objective 5, while the Assault Marines have moved up to secure Objective 3, earning the Raven Guard Ascendancy for D3 points, earning them 2 points. The Rhinos both shot, and the Assault Marines shot, but failed to do any wounds to the Ultramarines. The Ultramarines still have secure Objective 3 and have also drew Hungry for Glory. The Ultramarines' turn, the missile launcher yet again fired and missed the Rhino. This tactical squad has moved up to secure Objective 3 and has charged into Assault Marines, and both sergeants are now locked in a challenge, earning them Hungry for Glory. And in this combat, the Terminators have reached the Assault Marines with the chaplain, and their sergeants are also locked in a challenge. In this melee, the Ultramarines failed to do any wounds and took 1 wound from the Raven Guard. However, they broke morale and were caught, meaning they were locked in combat. In this melee combat, the chaplain goes first with 3 attacks, hitting on 3s, re-rolling, and he can re-roll the 2. That is 3 hits, and he is 3 hits, wounding on 2s. That is 3 wounds on 2s. Terminators need 2 pluses for their armor saves, and that is all their armor saves passed. Assault Marines are attacking the Terminators with 10 attacks, hitting on 4s, re-rolling. With only 4 hits the first time. And getting the rest of the hits on the reroll. The Assault Marines now need 4 pluses to wound the Terminators, scoring only 5 wounds. And the Terminators have a 2+ armor save, saving all the attacks. Terminators are now fighting back with their 15 attacks, However, the Librarian is too far from the combat to take part. They have 15 attacks hitting on 4s. There are 8 hits wounding on 2s. Scoring 7 wounds. With the Assault Terminators 7 wounds, they have killed 5 of the Terminators, and the Chaplain has 2 4+ saves. If he fails one of these, he will also be dead. And he failed both of them. On the Raven Guard, Warlord has been slain. On the Raven Guard's second turn, they have drew 2 secure objectives 2, which is currently held by the Ultramarines. On the Raven Guard's turn, they have deployed their tactical squads, hoping to take out the Terminators on the Librarian before moving up further into the Ultramarines' lines. We have the 2 Flamers, scoring 10 hits, wounding on 4s. They scored 3 wounds, and the Terminators have 3 2+ saves, with 1 Terminator going down. The rest of the Raven Guard are opening up with their bolters on the Terminators, with 18 shots hitting on 3s. With 7 hits, the Raven Guards need 4s to wound the Terminators. There are 4 wounds, with the Terminators needing 2+ to save from these wounds. And none of the Terminators have went down. In this melee, it is a stalemate with no wounds being dealt by either side, and it is looking very grim for the Raven Guard who are surrounding these Terminators. Ultramarines' turn, they have drew secure objective 5 and secure objective 1, which are both on the far side of the board behind the Raven Guard. Terminators have charged into the Raven Guard Rhino and Tactical Squad, while the Librarian is split off and is charged into the second Tactical Squad. And yet again, the Ultramarines missile launcher has failed to hit the Rhino. This melee, 1 Terminator was brought down by the Raven Guard, and 1 Raven Guard Tactical Marine was squished by a Terminator. And the Rhino was brought down to 1 wound and immobilized. Librarian was able to cast Iron Arm on himself, so he has 4 attacks hitting on 3s. With Iron Arm, his 3 hits require 2s to wound, and they'll slice through the Raven Guard's armor, killing them instantly. So that is only a single dead Raven Guard. 4 remaining Raven Guard have 4 attacks hitting on 4s, scoring 1 hit. 1 hit is wounding on a 6 because of the Librarian's Iron Arm. No wounds. Guard lost the combat by 1 and so need to take a leadership test, which they have failed. The Raven Guard's initiative is in red, with the Librarians in black. And the Librarian has caught the Raven Guard, and the fight will continue on to the next turn. Raven Guard's third turn, they don't hold any objectives, so still have both their secure objective 2s. The Raven Guard's Rhino is pushing forward, hoping to get to objective 2. In this melee, 2 of the Raven Guard were cut down while dealing no wounds to the Ultramarines, and in a surprise turn of events, this squad of Raven Guard Tactical Marines managed to take down the 3 Terminators with 3 1s rolled on their armor saves. In this fight with the Librarian attacks first, 3 attacks hitting on 3s. He scored 3 wounds, wounding on 2s, killing the Raven Guard. And he rolled 3 1s, just like his Terminators, on their armor saves. Raven Guard now attack back with 4 attacks hitting on 4s. And they now need 6s to wound with their 3 hits, scoring 1 wound. And now the Librarian has a 2+ armor save against the 1 wound, rolling another 1, putting him down to 1 wound. In a drastic turn of events, the Raven Guard seem to have pulled back into this game, with the 3 Terminators and the Librarian taking wounds with a lot of really bad 2+ armor saves. On the Ultramarines' 4th turn, they still have Secure Objective 5 and Secure Objective 1, and have now also got Behind Enemy Lines and Blood and Guts. The Ultramarines' 1st turn, they have drew Secure Objective 3. On the Ultramarines' 1st turn, the Terminators and the Tacto Squad have both ran up, trying to get as close to the centre as possible, and the missile launcher fired at but missed the Raven Guard Rhino. Ultramarines' turn, yet again, the missile launcher has failed to hit the Rhino, and a single Tactical Marine was cut down by the Assault Marines in this melee. In this combat, the Librarian has 3 attacks, hitting on 3s, scoring 1 hit, wounding on 4s, killing a single Raven Guard. Now the Raven Guard are fighting back with their 4 attacks, hitting on 4s, scoring 3 hits. They're using crack grenades, so they are wounding on 2s, scoring 2 wounds. Librarian has 2 2+ saves, and he has rolled a 1, and the Ultramarine Warlord has been slain. The Raven Guard's turn, they still have both Secure Objective 2s. On the Space Marines' turn, the Tactical Squad has moved in to help the Assault Marines, and a single Assault Marine and a single Ultramarine have went down. The 2nd Tactical Squad is running forward. Meanwhile, this Rhino is still immobilized, and the 2nd Rhino is moving up to try and secure Objective 2. The Marines' turn, they still have Secure Objective 5, Secure Objective 1, Behind Enemy Lines, Blood and Guts, and Overwhelming Firepower. In the Ultramarines' turn, the missile launcher has finally redeemed himself by sniping across the board and taking out the immobilized Rhino, scoring a single point for Overwhelming Firepower. However, the remaining Tactical Marine Sergeant was cut down in the melee, and the Tactical Marines and Assault Marines are pushing forward, hoping to get to Objective 2 before end of the game. In hindsight, we decided to keep the Tactical Marines on Objective 3 to score another objective card at the start of the Raven Guard turn. Raven Guard's turn, they have 2 Secure Objective 2s and have drew a Secure Objective 4. On the Raven Guard's turn, the Assault Marines tried to shoot and charge the Tactical Marine Squad on Objective 2, but failed. The Rhino has moved up and secured a point for Secure Objective 4, and the 2 Tactical Marine Squads are hoping for turn 6 while securing these 2 objectives. It is now the end of turn 5, and on the roll of a 3+, the game will continue to turn 6, and on the roll of a 1 or 2, the game will end. And that is a 2, and the game is ended in a draw of 4 points to 4 points to each side. Neither team has won a decisive victory, and both have decided to pull back to their forward operating bases for a second assault.